What's up, everybody? Got a little episode I want to post here on the 413 Fit 50 YouTube channel. This is a condensed version of my next 413 Fit podcast. I want to talk about something that's really been hard and heavy on my heart and on my mind lately. I want to talk about body dysmorphia, and I'll explain to you why I want to talk about that for just a minute. And before I give you basically a shortened definition of what that is, this is something that can affect anybody, whether you're on a weight loss journey, whether you're in bodybuilding. Doesn't matter what your fitness situation is, what your health situation is, it is somebody that can affect anybody. Okay, so basically what body dysmorphia is simply put, it's a mental disorder. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you per se, but it's a mental disorder that basically, the way I understand it is, you're on this weight loss journey. You've lost all this weight, but then you had these feelings in the back of your mind that, hey, I'm afraid to regress. I'm afraid to go back where I was before I started losing my weight, before I started my weight loss journey. So let me explain my situation. And again, I'm going to try to keep this brief, okay? So this is going to be a short video. My situation is this. I weighed 500 plus pounds in 2017, and I really had a moment in my life, a crossroad moment in my life, where I knew that something had to change. I had to get my weight off for my health. Not just for my health, but for my why, my family, my wife, my daughters. I have friends pushing for me to get healthy. And at the time, it was just all about getting healthy. A few years ago, I made the decision, hey, I want to kind of refocus my weight loss journey on something that I've never done before. I want to challenge myself. And that challenge included diving into bodybuilding. And so about 3.5 years ago, I started working out more in the gym. I started doing more strength training. I started focusing more on my nutrition to get my nutrition right. And I started having some success. So during COVID, I gained back 130 pounds. So I went from 250 to 380. Well, I finally got that weight off and connected with a trainer at the gym that I'm a member of right now. And I owe my trainer at the time a debt of gratitude. I owe her so much thanks for working with me, because she worked with me for two years basically. But we started working out. She started working with me. She started seeing some potential and encouraged me to go compete in men's transformation at summer shredding. So I did in 2023, and we went back last year and competed again last year. So I lost the weight that I gained back, got down to about 250 when I stepped on stage last year. And since last July, when I last competed, I've gained about 35 pounds back, and which may seem like a lot to some people, but over a year's span, it's not a whole lot. It really isn't, because only gaining that much in a year means that I've put on some quality muscle. Now, here's where the whole body dysmorphia comes into play for me. When I see my weight inching up and getting back up towards 300 pounds, I start thinking to myself, oh no, I don't want to regress. I don't want to go back to where I was 3, 4, 5 years ago, because I know the struggles that I had then to get my weight off, even at that age. I'm 52 now. And if I weighed 500 pounds, it would really be hard to get the weight back off. So I have to keep the flames going. I have to keep that spark lit, and I have to keep pushing day in, day out. Whether it's fasted cardio, whether it's going to the gym and lifting, whether it's my nutrition, I've got to make sure everything is on point at my age. I've got to make sure I have proper supplementation. I have to make sure I'm getting plenty of sleep. That way my recovery is good. So there are things that I have to think about. But the thing is, I'm going to put this out there, and I'm going to close with this, guys. Remember this. You're going to have struggles on your journey. Point blank, it's not going to be perfect. You have got to keep the spark lit, and you have to push through the struggles. You have to push through the struggles, because if you don't and you give up easily, guess what? You will regress. You will go back to where you started, and it will be a matter of hitting the restart button, which I had to do about 4 years ago. Okay? So my encouragement is to you guys: stay focused, stay consistent, and surround yourself with friends who will encourage you and push you. You guys be blessed. Have a great day.